Happy Friday, everyone. You'll have to excuse me. I have been fighting a head cold all week, and so if I'm a little bit low energy and my voice is a little raspy, that is why, but we are plowing ahead. It's been an interesting week watching people toy around with Fing Fang Foom. I myself did not pick him up. I actually was planning to, and then when it came down to it, I was just kind of like, eh. I've been doing a lot of lately with the new cards for the past 2 weeks, and it's probably just because I think a lot of the decks that Fing Fang Foom kind of falls into, I'm not really interested in. I know he can be slotted into Hella. I know there's some ramp decks that he goes into. I did already play a ramp deck earlier this week. And it's just, I was just kind of like, I'm not really feeling him. Really excited for Shang coming out next week, though. I am super stoked to kind of get my hands on him and start playing around with him. Unfortunately, though, my whole plan is that I was just going to keep opening up the Series 5 season pack and just kind of stay up to date with the newest cards. But since I've skipped 2 of them, that kind of changes things because I don't want to have to spend 15 tokens to pick up Shang. So I'm going to have to reevaluate what my decisions are there. I did, however, pick up the pack from the Winterverse winner. I did spend some tokens on that and got myself a Deafening Chord and then Jocasta, which I'm actually super stoked about. I've been playing around with Jocasta a lot over the past week. And then let's actually, yeah, that's all I got. Let's get in there and let's look at the deck that we are playing today. So here's the deck that we are playing today. It is unfortunately another Shou-Lao deck. I have been trying not to make more content on Shou-Lao because I mean he is just an extremely strong card in the meta right now. But this deck kind of spoke to me on a lot of levels because as you can see by the gray borders, there's a lot of cards in here that I have not touched, and I've kind of taken that as sort of my philosophy on throwing decks together is trying to play cards that I don't actually play often, trying to expand expand my deck base. And you know, I've just picked up Deafening Chord, have not played with that yet. Nicholas Scratched, I don't think I touched Nicholas Scratch since he came out. Clea, no idea when I even got Clea. Zero idea. I saw it in my collection. I was like, huh, I own Clea. I did actually really like Lockheed. I played around with him when the week that he came out. And then Werewolf by Night, surprisingly, I don't know. I have not played with him much. I have dabbled with him in the past, but not a whole lot. And Prowler, I picked up when I came back and blew all my tokens. And have not actually slotted him into a deck either. So there's just a lot of new and interesting cards that I want to play around with. There was another iteration of this deck that actually did stuff like Patreon and Collector through in Kate Bishop, but I kind of decided to go with this one because I kind of like the overarching theme of Clea and Lockheed, you know, taking numbers down from things, Nicholas Scratch getting bigger from it, Marvel Boy just buffing up all the ones that you have on the board, and of course Werewolf by Night just bouncing around, and then eventually, hopefully, you get a big Shou-Lao at the end to buff up whatever it is that you're going to be targeting. The other deck that I actually kind of thought about playing was the Nihilist version of Shou-Lao that's performing very well in the meta right now, but I just kind of lean more towards this one because it kind of seemed to be a little bit of a I guess not mainstream in meta, because I feel like the Nihilist deck is the one that is kind of leading the pack right now if you get outside of Scarlet Spider. Definitely did not want to definitely didn't want to include Scarlet Spider in any sort of my decks today because I feel like that is just an absolute go-to of Maverick, Jocasta into Scarlet Spider, and Shou-Lao is just an insane combo. It's just so good, and I have done some climbing using that, and it's a very strong combination in the meta right now. But that is the deck that we were playing. So let's hop in there and let's play some games. Okay, what do we got? Oof, not an ideal starting hand, but it is going to work. Agony. Okay, Wakanda is interesting for us. Lockheed to potentially be hitting whatever Agony's thrown out. Can I get... Ooh. Do I want to do that? Do I want to get rid of the demon? Is that worth? Why not? Let's draw 2 cards. Magic! Come on, Merlin. Sick.
Snap.
Oh, all right. We snapped. Then about Spider-Man. He's only 8, which that kind of sucks because I can't Shang-Chi him. He's down to 6 though. Do -2 power on him. We're gonna Marvel Boy. And then Vibro Gauntlets, I think, is the play. He's down to 4.
Wakanda forever.
Sick.
Wakanda forever.
Oh. Let me snap back. Did I already snap? I think I accidentally snapped. I didn't mean to. I did not mean to snap. I thought he snapped on me.
Controlled.
And he gone.
Victory.
I must be losing it. It's got to be the cold medicine where I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, do a little Clea action. Oof, Merlin into Nico would have been pretty sick. That's fine. Okay. Probably gonna change Kiln. That's not ideal. Okay, so let's go with You can polymorph, Omni, and then Nico. And the next turn we'll do some sort of shenanigans. Oh, they're going for that. All right, they're going for White Hot Room. I probably should have gone for the extra energy. Maverick into Agony. All right. Am I going for? I am going first. Okay, so we're going to Hood. Man, I don't like that. I don't think I'm getting White Hot Room, which kind of sucks. He's gonna fill it.
Opponent snapped.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. We're gonna do that into this into Prowler, and then I think I'm going to Shang his Spider ham. Oh, that's perfect.
All systems go.
Snap.
Boomer snap. Okay, he's coming over here. We can remote mines. Vibro to bring him over there. Marvel Boy into... Yep.
Power
Okay.
must be controlled.
Rude. Big boy. I'll take it.
Victory.
I'll take that 8 cubes. Okay. Ooh, Quantum Realm. That doesn't suck. I'll definitely take that into Hood. Spider Ham. Okay, I'm actually fine with this. You gonna Spider Ham just right out of the gate? Goose! I could kill Goose, but Goose doesn't, I don't really care. So I'm gonna do that. And then I'm going to Demon. Do I want a Nico? I would want to change Bar with no name, but Nico's already been gone. I'm gonna hold on to Nico. Lasher. Wish I would have saved that Deafening Chord for Lasher. All right, let's go with Merlin into Nico, I guess. I don't really have a lot of good ways to buff up Clea. She's not shining for me right now. Though I could turn into a demon with Clea. Omniversal is fantastic. Ooh, Marvel Boy is not the one I want to hit with that. Am I gonna do this now? Glad I did not put Lockheed over here. Ooh, Mindscape is not ideal. Ooh, Storm though.
Aid my hand.
Ooh, C2. Looking like C2. Oh, that's really good. It was Marvel Boy? No. Yeah, Marvel Boy was the last thing that I played. Right? Let's hit Lockheed and see if I can get him bigger. Could hit Merlin as well. I think Lockheed is worth though. Was Marble Boy the last thing that I played? Yep. Oh, that would have been so good on Cerebro. Oh, that would have been fantastic on Cerebro. Does he have enough? Oh, dang it. The Quantum Realm did it. Wait, hold on. Get the Nico. Oh, we just scraped. Wait, what? Tied there. Oh, he had 14. I had 13. I lost by 1. I can't do math. Oh. Struggles. Throw a hood. Into Mbak. Oh, it's C3. Okay. Oh, that's sick. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's so good for us. Am I gonna Lockheed over here? He's not gonna play in the Quantum Realm. Could Lockheed over here. Yeah, that's so good. If this guy actually is C3. All right, we're going to, I'll put Merlin here and then Demon there. There's Luke. That's fine. Quantum and Throne Room are still really bad for you though. We're going to Werewolf into Polly. Wait, Wilson, that's terrible. Oh, the Scarlet Witch.
Parker!
Bastion. Okay. Turn 5 to do Marvel Boy. I want to keep Quantum Realm. Put Omniversal over here. And let's do Clea. And then I can Shou-Lao the Clea next turn, I think. Okay. Oh, never mind. The Luke Cage prevents the Quantum Realm from doing stuff. Claims of faulting is not ideal. So, I mean, he throws another, he's gonna be at 12 over there. What is this at? It's gonna be at plus 12. I don't know. If I win this, do you think he moves his Cosmo over? That's what I would do. I don't know if I win this though. Getting plus 12 over there. Jump here. Werewolf by Night comes over here. Let's risk it for the biscuit. He did not move it. Oh my gosh. And we got it anyway. Holy cow, what a miracle. What an absolute miracle.
Victory.
Mind plays. I was fully expecting him to move the Cosmo to try and snipe it. Fully expected for that to happen. I'm just getting lucky. That's cold medicine. Like, apparently I'm playing a game that I don't understand at this moment. Ooh, Luke's bar. Luke's bar is getting changed. Then again, with Werewolf by Night, we kind of have see ya. Interesting. Interesting choice. Okay, give me Merlin. Think probably, depending on what he plays next, I may throw out Lockheed and a spell. Yep. All right, so yeah, he's changing Luke's bar into Asgard. That's not ideal. I could Nicholas Scratch. My issue with Lockheed here is I think Eternity Range changes prior to Lockheed proccing. Does. That's actually fantastic. We're gonna once in future that. I really want to do Marble Boy and Clea though. And then maybe I will once in future next turn on the rock. Okay, Werewolf by Night's done. Cosmo! Sick! My hand's full again. That is not ideal. Okay. Yeah, hands full. I'm going to, oh god, I hate this. Prowler fills my hand. Prowler keeps filling my hand. I'm gonna pig into flame into, oh god damn it, the rock got buffed. Gives me +2 energy. I can play Prowler into Shou-Lao next turn. Please Brock. Yes, thank God. Thank God. Nicholas Scratch is buffed. Okay, he's got his own Merlin, and then he's got Maverick. All right, I got 8 power. Could hit the pig. Is the pig the last thing that I played? And then Flames, Holly. Flames, Holly, Shou-Lao. Nicholas Scratch goes up. He gone. I want to see that play out. I definitely wanted to see that play out because yeah, Nicholas Scratch goes up by 3. I'm at 16 over here. Plus Marble Boy's also hitting them. I'm at 18 over here. I'm at 11 here. I'd bring them down another 2. So they're at -1. And then whatever happens with this monstrosity over here. Man, I wanted that one to play out. Okay, that's the deck. Sorry again, I'm coming over a cold, so I just feel like that I'm about at 60% CPU capacity in the old brain today. Deciding to play essentially a pretty complicated deck. I think my biggest issue is that I could not dump cards fast enough, especially when you have Clea getting buffed every turn, Merlin's putting spells in your hand the entire time. Then you got Prowler stuffing stuff in your hands. You got Hood throwing stuff in your hands. Nico's, destroying stuff to give you more cards. I actually really like this deck, and I would not mind playing around with it a little more to get better at it, or waiting until I'm, functioning. But as far as Shou-Lao decks go, I actually really liked it. It was a lot more interesting to play than the usual Scarlet Spider combo. Really enjoyed it. I really like this deck. I am kind of seeing how maybe a collector iteration could be really good. Throw collector in here instead of Lockheed, and all those cards being generated by Hood and Clea and Merlin and Prowler. All of a sudden, collector is a force to be reckoned with in this deck. I would assume so. Really like this deck. Thanks again for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button for more of my content. And I will see you guys all in the next one. Check you later.